Alright, so this is going to be our final review for mini seasons. What I mean by is now, whenever we have mini seasons, we're going to do one whole review, but if it's a normal season, it'll be two, but for mini seasons, just one. And this will happen a lot nearby the end of the season, so I can get through all the stuff. So, let's make this video for our last one. Let me know if I should do that, or if I just should leave it how it is. Let's go over all the live event stuff, then who's going to be in the live event. Alright, so there's going to be Godzilla, and King Kong and Megazord, and Star Wars, Superman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Back to the Future, and a giant Homer. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, the 3 secret Pokemon that you can play on the Switch too. What did I say back then? What the heck is this? The secret Pokemon that you'll be disgusted by that you can play on the Switch too? Why does it look like that? Why do you look like that? Oh, that's nasty. So, thank you, Fortnite, for letting me make another video like this. Alright, guys, we're gonna change up the entire video's plan. Seriously, did you guys really think I was gonna do that?
You stupid.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I was gonna make a video about the live event. I heard the news that Fortnite decided to make a deal with the devil, add something that shouldn't even belong in the live event to the game, and I was like, you cowards! So I just accepted the fact that I'm just probably gonna make an angry video and get things over with. And then it hit me. There is stuff that you do and don't want to see. For example, I'm gonna use myself as one. I wanted to see Megazord in the live event. One thing I didn't want to see was Pink Godzilla and K-pop Demon Hunters. I am fine with Star Wars being in it. I am fine with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being in it. Now, there are some people out there that like the stuff that I don't like, and that's okay, that's their opinion, but they're still gonna have a fair balance of what they do and don't like. Some people are never gonna like any of that stuff at all, but some people may like all of it together. Some people might not like all of it, but some people like half of it, and some people don't like half of it. I am fine with almost everything except for maybe like 2 things, which is the Pink Godzilla, actually 3, and the Beast Glove Kong and the K-pop Demon Hunters, which are the 3 secret Pokemon that you'll be disgusted by that you can play on the Switch too. I don't think that was the real reason on what Epic did, but I think it's a smart enough reason to say, because if they didn't have that fair balance, well, yeah, this live event would have actually been doomed. Now, let's go over the season stuff. To be honest, I would have originally called this season probably a 3.5 out of 10, not because of the fact that people would have said that this season was almost killed Fortnite, even though I called it, it wouldn't have, by the way. But it did almost kill the game for me when we got our second update, because I'm gonna be honest with you, when they brought back the chainsaw, I was immediately angry. It was really annoying. I couldn't really stand it all. I couldn't anymore with it. It was really annoying. I had some issues with some stuff. Real games were some bit annoying with some stuff, and I just didn't like it for a little bit. And then we got our third update, which was the final update. And this game, for me, was absolutely saved. It saved the season from being a 3.5 out of 10. It went up to a lot of points. Like, fun items, I was having so much fun. I have never had so much fun in a mini season ever. Like, this is probably the top 1 best mini season of all time. Yeah, you should have taken notes, OG, from actually not being clickbait and being soulless and boring. Okay, people are gonna say in the comments, well, actually, you never played Chapter 1, so you think it's terrible because of the loophole and other stuff like that. No, I don't think it was terrible because of that. I think it was awful because of the fact that we didn't get much content for it, and it was during our bad state and then it took us to one of the worst chapters of all time. Now, yes, Chapter 6 did save Fortnite and almost shot it in the foot, but still, it did better. But I do think this mini-season, so far, It's not the worst one out of all. I think it's the best one out of all of them if you look at it from an area. Now, some people are going to disagree with me, and those people are probably not the Simpsons fans. But if it's the people that don't really care about theme and they care more about stuff like, oh, I don't know, gameplay stuff, which most people sometimes care about, I only blame theme for a few things and a few things only. One, the loophole, a little bit. If, for example, Wrecked. They had stuff like Nitro Fist and Cars, which was a part of the theme. That is the only thing that I will blame theme for, is if the loophole part of the theme is unbalanced or not. And that is what I almost had during the season, is a non-balanced loophole from the theme. Because of the chainsaw, man. I never really had issues on going on scavenger hunts. I just don't know why. But I have had issues of people just jumping around like frogs. One thing I want to mention right away is this. They turned down the map a little bit. Like, they made it more small with less people. Now, I'm just going to say it right away. I do not have a low attention span. I have a normal attention span. Maybe I might stare off into space, but that's just everything that a human does in this world. I don't have a low attention span. I can actually wait 20 minutes to finish a game. It's fine by me. But one of my issues during this season is how many games I have to play while recording. Because that means I have to play around 2 games for a 20-minute video. Because I believe games are around 12 minutes or so. I'm not really too sure at all. The skins in the shop weren't as bad. I mean, seeing Itchy as the funniest sidekick, besides Plopper, of course. Plopper's the pig from the movie, if you didn't know. For people that don't know what Plopper is at all and think he's just some random cel-shaded pig, he is not. He's actually from the actual Simpsons movie itself, which they're actually getting a sequel. That's nice. But, of course, they had to add Plopper to the game, and whatever you want to call him. Harry Plopper, Spider-Pig, I just like to call him Plopper because it's a funny name. I actually wondered for the whole month on how they're going to add Scratchy if they had... It's not Scratchy. Itchy if they have Scratchy. But the fact that they turned him into a sidekick was really smart. The sidekicks now can fix some issues with some skins just being there. Just making them have long legs and stuff. Maybe... Do I think that Scratchy should have been a sidekick? Yes. I think he should have been a sidekick instead of an actual skin. Because if you remember from One Treehouse of Horror, he was really, really, really small. Yeah, he was very small. How Itchy's also small, but apparently Scratchy's a few inches taller than him, than Itchy. But I don't understand why they made him a full skin and not a sidekick. But I'm still fine. I'm still fine with it that he's in the game. I am glad that they didn't just go full long legs for Bart and Lisa, and they actually found a way how to put Maggie in the game as a glider for a shopping cart, and that was kind of smart. I actually had a reply from a video that I commented on that said they can all just be adults. That is true though. But I am fine with the mechs, though. They're fine, I guess. They actually kind of make sense how, Bart's is just, motorcycle and stuff. And Lisa's is more futuristic with AA batteries or AAA, who knows. Krusty the Clown, Mo, they're fine, I guess. I mean, I never even bought them. But I guess they're fine. I love that there was edit styles for some funny things, like Witch Marge, Evil Homer. Even though I do wish it wasn't Evil Homer. It was something every time he's in his underwear, even though that's going to be in the live event, of course. Thank goodness gracious. I doubt that is going to be an edit style that they'll give for free, because they did this a year ago, where they showed something like that for Dr. Doom, and it wasn't even a free edit style. It was just for the giant NPC mech. They even had Flanders in the Battle Pass, which was kind of funny, to be honest. I don't have an issue with it. Now, they only put a few mashup skins, but I think they are the best in years, besides, of course, Galactic Battles. At least they didn't make Blinky Fishstick as weird as Wookiee Team Leader, because I swear, if they made it as weird as Wookiee Team Leader, I wouldn't have been happy at all. And they have the Springfield Repealy. It's my least favorite one, but Professor Frank, which is the edit style, is much better than Springfield Repealy. Because Springfield Repealy does not look like a Simpsons character. He looks like a Family Guy character. Now, some things a part of the season were really great. Do I think it was terrible? No. Is it the best season of all time? I mean, there was an update that kind of ruined it for a little bit. It doesn't mean that it killed the game entirely. Does it equal to Super? A little bit. So what does that mean for this season? I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now, like I've said before, it almost killed this season for me when we had our mid-season update, which was the second update? I'm not really too sure. But once we got that final update, I was so much back into the season. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing this season. So for that, I'm giving it an 8.5. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time.